Doesn't cut it for the city council.
It doesn't meet the test. It doesn't meet what the citizens wanted and voted for.
Spokane City Council putting police department pay raises on hold until the Guild agrees to independent ombudsman negotiations. On Monday, the council unanimously voted to reject a new 3-year contract for rank-and-file officers when the council learned the ombudsman would still have no independent powers. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey working for you at City Hall, where council members think they've been kept in the dark about police contract negotiations. Jeff, council members say that the deal that the mayor struck with the Guild is just unacceptable.
Nadine, Spokane's mayor thinks that it is his job and responsibility to negotiate a police contract that keeps the promises of Proposition 1, and that is independent, non-police oversight over some police actions. However, as you said, in this case, the council thinks the mayor has come up short.
When Mayor David Condon called this news conference to announce he had successfully negotiated a new Guild contract, it appeared a 5-year battle over the ombudsman's power was finally over. But council members say they couldn't find the binding language they were looking for.
Whether I've been at public forums or neighborhood meetings, they all say that it doesn't meet the test. It doesn't meet what the citizens wanted and voted for.
Last February, voters passed Proposition 1, and so now even the city charter recognizes the need for the ombudsman's independent authority. But just days before the council was scheduled to hold public hearings on the proposed contract, the council rejected it.
And we just realized yesterday as a council, every single one of us, that we weren't going to get to a place because of the language of the TA where we could pass an ordinance that was bulletproof that would give us independent investigatory authority.
Stuckart says he thinks we have a good police department with great new leadership, but adds the AutoZem case showed him more accountability is still necessary.
The citizens have said to the police, you have guns and you actually have the right to shoot them under certain situations, but we, the citizens, want independent investigatory authority, so we want some oversight that's independent of the police as part of that Guild contract.
Today, as Chief Frank Straub swore in 5 new officers, he described the contract vote down as a bump in the road versus a mountain. Guild President John Gately insists the ombudsman already enjoys independent authority.
The ombudsman sits in on every single interview or any complaint that comes in. He sits in on the interviews. He is allowed to ask any question he wants. And at the end of the day, he certifies whether or not the investigation was thorough and complete.
Nadine, Officer Gately went on to say that the ombudsman has certified every internal affairs investigation, and they are exhaustive investigations since the office of the ombudsman was created.
So, Jeff, if that's true, then why does the council feel that the ombudsman doesn't have enough authority?
Well, right now, the ombudsman is working right alongside the internal affairs investigations. He's right in there when those detectives are asking questions of the officers. But it looks like the council and at least 70% of our voters want a freestanding ombudsman. And so there's going to have to be more negotiating. And you get the feeling here today that the city council would very much like to be a part of that. Reporting live at City Hall, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.